several signs that you need to exit your job right away. Number one, the director of nursing and the supervisor, they just quit. Facility doesn't have one. There is no lead nurse. There is no admission nurse. There is no supervisor for your shift. You need to leave. Number two, the NARC count is split between 3 different rooms. They want you to start in one nursing station, write down NARCs, half of them, then go to the middle and meet another. No! NARCs for each nursing station are going to be in the NARC drawer and they're going to be locked, not split between 3 different rooms. You need to leave. Number 3, the person that they put you with has only been there for 6 weeks. She's brand new herself. How is one brand new RN going to teach another seasoned RN to do the job? You need to quit. Number 4, when asked, where's the clinical manual? Where's the Narcon policy? How long is break? No one knows. The RN and the LPN that you're working with, they both say, oh, just go as long as you want to. No, there's break policies to facilities, okay? But no one seems to know, okay? Don't you go on that break as long as you want to. Trust me, somebody's going to document it. The cameras are going to track it, and it is going to be against your license. Number 4, if the person that is training you, the orientee, cannot even write a TVO, a telephone verbal order from the physician, and you got to show her, you need to leave. Okay? You need to leave. Number 5, if the person who is training you, the orientee, clearly says to you, I don't really know how to do any admissions, but she's doing admissions, she's allowing herself to accept admissions, and she's just clicking through screens like, oh, what is it? I'm gonna just click this. See, I don't know about this. And you're asking her, well, what was your orientation like? Oh, did you go on orientation? And she says, yeah. How many days? Oh, I had 6 days, but the nurse that was training me was just clicking. And then you ask, as a seasoned nurse would ask, well, did you ask questions? Did you take notes? And she says, oh no, she was just clicking so fast, and then she kept leaving. So then you know. Because we all know that orientations can be tailored to your needs, okay? If you need more time with orientation, you request it. It's always good to request it in writing via an email, but you do not go out and take care of patients unless you feel safe and you know the policies and the procedures and the protocols for meds and emergency meds. So you need to leave, okay? I think we're on number 5 or number 6. I lose count at this point. So number 5 or 6. If you see one tech on the floor and y'all got about 20 residents or 20 patients in substance abuse detox, they need 2 techs. That's not enough techs. You need to leave. Okay. Number 6 or 7. Y'all got to bear with me. I'm driving. Number 6 or number 7. If you basically are brand spanking new or not even new, and as soon as you hit the floor for the beginning of your shift as an orientee, you have to sit there and wait for them to try to figure out how to print the 24-hour report. But these are people who have worked there for years. You need to leave. Okay? Number 7, if For each shift that you orient, which is only one or two, or how many, there is always difficulty with the 24-hour report where it is not in order with the correct residence by room number, or people who have been discharged are gone, are still on the report, or they have difficulty, or you have difficulty printing it out, and you just attempt over and over again to print it out, and then you hear staff saying, oh, we always have problem printing, and no one has come up with an intervention yet. And then you ask the question, well, have you told your IT department? And everybody gets silent. You need to leave. Okay? And number 8, if you have a facility where maybe an emergency happened or something happened, maybe they had to send somebody out, via, ambulance. Maybe somebody had projectile vomiting. They complained, of stomach pain. Wasn't really arousable after the nurses started assessing them, slightly arousable, became lethargic. And so the nurses did send them out and they did get admitted. Well, number one, if you're working with the nurse and she's training you and she hasn't called the hospital to check up on the patient to see how she's doing, that's a red flag right there. And number 2, if you are listening to other staff members, in other parts of the building, constantly talking about that incident, that code. Oh, did you hear what happened yesterday? Oh, they said so-and-so was grabbing the oxygen and so-and-so was grabbing this and so-and-so was doing that. Then you already know. This is not a team-oriented environment. This is not a professional environment. That is not how we talk, as healthcare clinicians. We function as a team. The patient is first. Our number one goal is to keep the patient safe. And you just don't talk about your coworkers like that. And we're all adults. So those are 8 reasons why you need to leave. 8 red flags. You need to leave a job. I'm sorry if this video was not, as precise as you wanted it to. I'm driving home from a school nurse position. But one thing for certain and 2 things for sure. Those were red flags. They count for any job, not just for nursing. You know what I'm saying? You can apply it across the board. It's 8 red flags that you need to leave that job. I just canceled a 3-month assignment at a substance abuse facility where those were all the red flags that I saw, And I called them up and let them know. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to complete this assignment. Were you aware of this? Did you send nurses there before? Did you get any feedback? Because I asked you guys that before I took the assignment. And guess what they said? Oh yeah, well, we don't really know how the facility works, but yeah, we've sent nurses there before. We only have 1 nurse working there right now, 1 LPN. But yeah, most of the nurses we sent there, they left after a week or 2. Then why the heck would you send me there? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that conversation ends like this. This is how you end that conversation. Moving forward, if we are going to continue to contract together, number 1, the rate for the position was too low. I was trying to do y'all a favor. So moving forward, please do not reach out to me for any rates unless they are X amount of dollars. Okay? And number 2, if you know of a facility that has issues within the facility, because this one's not safe, it's broken. Okay? If you know of that, then please do not send me there. Only send me to facilities where you have gotten good feedback from nurses. Have a good one, you guys.